Georgia quarterback Carson Beck and look at his best throws from Georgia's win against Tennessee yesterday or this previous weekend, depending when you're watching this video. We got like 12 clips that I want to watch, so we're going to dive into the film here pretty quickly. But let's talk about Beck's performance for like 30 seconds, and then we'll look at these clips. So Carson Beck, 25 of 40, 347 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, also had touchdown on the ground and 32 yards on the ground. And you heard the broadcast talk about it. After a slow start, after a few drops, after Carson Beck had that long completion where Tennessee jumped off sides, and he had that run where he was able to kind of truck the Tennessee defender, he was pretty much lights out the rest of the game, very crisp. Reminded me of Carson Beck from most of last year, where he was confident ripping the ball downfield. And you saw him make some really confident, comfortable throws yesterday as well. He had 4 completions where the ball was thrown 20 yards or more downfield. He had 11 completions where the ball was thrown 10 yards or more downfield. So he did a nice job attacking vertically and pushing the ball downfield, right? And with that said, he still used his legs. He threw some balls in the run. So just an overall complete performance for Carson Beck. So we're going to look at some clips. It's broadcast footage, so I do apologize. We are doing this the day after the game, so it's reactionary, if that's even a word. So we have to use broadcast footage to kind of slow down, but it does a good enough job getting the point across. And Georgia fans, we don't have a ton of Georgia subscribers, so at the end of the video, if you kind of like this SEC quarterback content, we put out a lot of SEC quarterback content. We haven't done a video on Beck in a while, but if you like this type of this content, this channel, please consider subscribing. So with that said, let's go ahead and look at these 11 or 12 clips that I have. We'll jump right into it. Again, I got 12 videos I think we're going to watch, or 12 clips, 12 plays. Usually it's like 6 to 7, but got kind of carried away here. But there's a lot of good stuff from Beck yesterday that I wanted to showcase. Again, broadcast footage, have to slow it down so YouTube doesn't get mad at me. I do apologize. But hopefully does a good enough job getting the point across. Okay, Carson Beck, 3rd and 8 in the first quarter. This is what kind of got them going, this play here. Tennessee jumped off sides. He pushed it downfield, right top of the screen. Kind of middle of the field here. And we're going to see the receiver does a good job making the catch, but it's good awareness by Carson Beck, just giving his guy a shot to rip it downfield. And Tennessee was almost kind of stopped in a sense. You heard the broadcast talk about it, but a good job by Beck there. I think this was the play that just got them going. That was a good throw. And then this next clip coming up was the run that the broadcast kept referring to that got Beck kind of comfortable, and he was pretty much lights out after that. Let me go ahead and move myself. So I think, was the run the first play in the second quarter? Let's see real quick. Okay, second play in the second quarter. So we're going to see Carson Beck takes off here. He scrambles. Tennessee blitzes, able to get upfield, break a quick tackle there, break another tackle here, and then he's able, I think he gets a first down. He lowers his head, and this was a clip that they kept referring to of Beck kind of being, just kind of getting him going here. Again, they went on a 31-7 run starting in the second quarter. Here's the play right here. Kind of puts his helmet down, gets up, fired up, kind of got him comfortable. Here, he utilizes tight ends, he utilizes receivers, he's able to spread the ball out really nicely. So here's the first touchdown, 2nd and 8, middle of the field. This was a, 18, 19-yard throw. So we talked about how he had 40, 20-yard throws or more in the air, but then, he had several intermediate 15, 19-yard throws as well. Really good job in layering it, over the Tennessee defender there for a touchdown. So that was their first touchdown. They get 10-7. And we'll kind of go in order of the game just to follow the flow of the game, as opposed to, picking out the best throws and putting his best throws in order. So here's 10-7. It's 10-7 right now. We're going to see him attack the middle of the field. This is to number 7. And Georgia fans, I don't have all these names memorized. I do apologize. We do so much SEC QB content. We don't have all the receivers and running backs named memorized. So feel free to let me know who these the names of these receivers and tight ends are in the comments. But this is another time that Tennessee jumped off sides. He takes a shot downfield. Again, second quarter, this drive led to Georgia taking the lead, taking a 14-10 lead. And this is really Carson Beck really getting comfortable, really kind of feeling like his old self, for lack of better terms. It helps that a defender falls down too. But a good job there pushing the ball downfield off a Tennessee jumping off sides as well. 3rd and 6. This was one of my favorite throws of the game. I think it's kind of underrated. This 3rd and 6 led to a touchdown. He rolls out. It's a tough throw. The ball comes out before the receiver breaks here. It's really good coverage. You can see the ball just gets there just in time. But this play led to the touchdown to take the lead. I think this is an underrated throw from Carson Beck yesterday. Watch, the ball comes out. Now the ball is coming out. Before the receiver even starts his break, the ball is coming out. So I think that's a really nice throw by Beck on the run. And just situationally, it led to their second touchdown. If they don't get that, they probably kick the field goal, right? on 4th and 6. So I thought this was an underrated play. It kept that drive alive, and then they're eventually able to throw a touchdown to, was it number 4 again? Or that was 4 sneak. Yeah, 4 snuck out. I apologize. That fake sweep. The fake sweep, and then Beck able to go for a touchdown here, right? So this puts you 14-10, and then Tennessee's able to score, make it 17-14. Let's see. And then you respond before the half. This is a deep throw to, I believe, number 4 again. He's in the slot right there. A little pump fake. Gets this DB anchored down on the receiver. It's a nice, accurate throw downfield. Again, Carson Beck looking like Carson Beck from 2023 in this game. Just felt really comfortable the entire game. This led to an eventual field goal to make it 17-17 in the first half. So second half here, this is early in the second half, third quarter, so we got like 9 minutes left in the game. This is one of my favorite throws for a simple fact. He maneuvers in the pocket really nicely. His eyes remain downfield, and he rips it over the middle of the field. We'll watch it here. Tennessee doesn't get pressure at first, so he's staying in the pocket, maneuver, great job offensive line. Able to kind of come up briefly, takes a step up, and then he throws on the run. Really nice throw here by Carson Beck that eventually just leads to a touchdown, right? Yeah, this drive leads to a touchdown, if I'm not mistaken. Regardless, the throw is a really nice throw on a 3rd and 9. So we've seen several third down throws by Beck in this game so far. Again, maneuvering in the pocket, eyes remain downfield. Yep, okay, 3rd and 7. Here's a touchdown run from Carson Beck. So that third down, the last 3 clips, the last 3 of the last 4 clips were third down. The 3rd down and 6 that we saw Beck roll out to keep the drive alive. The 3rd down and 9 that we just saw Beck use his feet to buy time, and then this 3rd down and 7 where Beck rushes in for a touchdown. We heard Beck talk about, he wanted to potentially be utilized as a runner more if he needed to. Now, these are scrambles, but still an element of his game that he has to offer. So that gives the lead 24-17. And then this drive here is a really nice drive. It's the last drive, not the last drive, but it's the drive that gets them 31-17. There's some really big throws. So here's a play action throw. It's 24-17 right now, right? You drive down on this drive to win the game 24-17. We see the throw to the tight end right here at E4. It gets these defenders out of position. Tennessee's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 defenders all within, 2 yards of line of scrimmage. Carson Beck's able to hit the tight end because those Tennessee defenders bite in on the run there. So again, this is the first completion of this drive that essentially puts the game away. 1st and 10, play action, down the middle of the field to your tight end. All right, 3rd and 2. This is another one of my favorite throws. This is a seam route to the outside receiver on a 3rd and 2. Now, this throw right here tells me Carson Beck was just feeling confident and comfortable. This is a tough throw, but he rips it. He trusts his receiver, to make the catch, which he does. You don't make this type of throw as a quarterback unless you're feeling really confident. So seeing Carson Beck throw with confidence is huge if you're a Georgia fan, especially at this point in the year. Ball comes out nice, pressure getting there, but he throws it, lets his receiver make a play, which the receiver does a great job of making a play there for Carson Beck. And there's one more clip. This was a 2nd and 13 that essentially put the game away. 2nd and 13 on a little play action from Beck. He rolls out, the under center, rolls out here, dumps it off to, I think, 84 again, if I'm not mistaken, his tight end, who just comes across right here. Yeah, 2nd 13, nice easy throw from Beck, utilizing play action, getting the defense out of position, dump it off. He's able to get inside like the 2 or 3, and then Georgia is able to punch it in after that. So Georgia fans, I want to hear from you. Now, we just showcased some of his best throws. We didn't like break down all the film per se, just for the simple fact we don't have the all 22 yet, but do want to showcase some of his best throws from the game. But Georgia fans, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What did you think of Beck's performance? What were your big takeaways? Are you feeling confident about Beck moving forward? Like this game right here, there were some drops too. His numbers could have been even better. So for me, if I'm a Georgia fan, I feel much better after this type of performance with Beck. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And as always, we don't have a ton of Georgia subscribers yet. We got a lot of SEC subscribers. We put out a lot of SEC quarterback content. If you go through our old videos, you can see all these SEC quarterback videos. So if you like that type of stuff, please consider subscribing to the channel and like, share the video. It really does help us out. We thank you all for watching. Keep following us along. We'll see you next time. Peace.